Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode in our cozy forever world. If this is your first time joining me, I'd like to give you a very cozy welcome. My name is Egush, and I create videos that help people sleep and study. So if that's what you're here for, then you've come to the right place. In this video, we're going to start by saying hi to our friends, like Olina. Hello, Olina. Oh, this is kind of interesting. It's like we're playing from Olina's perspective. Wouldn't that be fun? That's better. I can see her face now. Hello, Olina. How are you today? You doing good? She looks like she's very happy. She just looks like she has this smile all the time. And of course, we're going to say hi to our other animal friends. If you can name all of the animals by now, I'm very proud of you. We have Daisy here, and of course Dreamy. Yeah, and Dreamy's just come to say hi as soon as he's heard us say his name. Hello, Dreamy. And then of course we've got Oopsie Jr. and Wilbur. Wilbur's our resident brown cow, and Daisy's our resident white cow. Hello, Oopsie Jr. They seem to just be enjoying the rain. I actually can't remember the last time we started an episode with rain. Feels quite nice, doesn't it? And of course, we're going to commemorate a new dreamer before we get started on our tasks for the episode. And then, of course, we're also going to feed Lily and Zara, our cats. If you've had a long day today, or maybe your day's about to start, I'd like you to know that I hope you have a very nice day today, if your day's beginning. If you're here to unwind and relax after a long day, then I'm happy to help, and I'm glad that you're here. As we enjoy the pitter-patter of the rain all around us today. We're going to have a very rainy episode by the seams, and I'm completely fine with that. I really enjoy the rain. We're going to grab a new sign for our newest streamer, so how about a spruce sign this time? Let's have a look at all the colours. We've got maple, fir, oak. Okay, we've got pretty much everything but spruce at the moment, so I think we've made the right choice here. And this lovely dreamer is going to go next to Kara over here. And their name is Animeknees. And Animeknees left a lovely comment. And the comment reads, I work a very physically and mentally demanding job. My commute is about an hour, and I'm typically not home till around 3 to 4 a.m. Wow, that sounds very difficult, actually. I started playing your videos while I do my nightly routine of shower, skincare, etc., and it's really been helping me unwind after long nights. It's the perfect soft background noise that lets me relax and reflect without getting stuck in my own thoughts the way silence does. Thank you. I really like that you added a little thank you at the end, and I have so much respect for you for working until 4 a.m. pretty much. So thank you very much for commenting. I have so much respect for what you do, and you deserve to have a really, really good rest after doing all that hard work. Let's find you a nice color now. I actually wouldn't mind looking if we can make... Is it like light blue? White and blue? Why don't we try that? We've already got light blue. Never mind. I don't even think we've used light blue before, so... You're going to be the first person, Animeknees, to be colored light blue. That looks lovely. It's got just the tiniest tint of light blue on it. Welcome to our lagoon, my friend. I hope you'll enjoy your stay here. And who knows what we're off to do next? Anybody? That's right. We're going to go and say hi to Lily and Zara. And Zara still seems to be on her yellow cushion, from our Christmas Eve special, our last episode. She's really enjoying that piece of bark over there. Lily's more of a interactive cat at the moment. Hello, Lily. I can hear you. What's wrong? Zara got a little bit jealous now because I gave all the attention to Lily. Well, Zara, just for turning around, we're going to give you a fish. There you go. Nom nom nom. And of course, a fish for Lily as well. There you go, honey. Oh, so cute. You two get along, okay? I know it's raining and cold and it's easy to be grumpy, but make sure you get along, okay? Alright. So for this episode, I thought we'd get into a bit more building. I really want to finish the observation deck of our sunset overlook, which is kind of, you know, the other side of it. And before we go there, we'll probably need to get some more materials. So let's quickly head into our treehouse and find some materials. And as I do this and get started now, I really hope that you're starting to settle in, get nice and comfortable, whether that's in bed, on the sofa, on the couch. Maybe you're sitting in your computer chair and you're starting a productive study session, in which case I hope you have a very productive session indeed. While I prepare to do some building. So we're going to get mostly maple. We have heaps of maple over here. And somebody actually left a comment saying we should really make a stone cutter's table. And that might be a really good idea. All we really need is stone and an ingot. And I'm almost positive that we have both of those things downstairs. So there's all of our stone. And then we'll just need one ingot. I should probably start putting these building materials into the chest. Sorry, into the backpack, so that it's not in our hands. And we'll need one ingot to make the stone cutter's table. Here we go. There we go. And just because I don't know what this does, let's quickly have a look. Stone cutter. I'm assuming we put stone in there. Oh, cool, and we can cut it into all different types of things. Wow, thank you so much for recommending this. You know who you are. Let's grab that back. And I think we're ready to go. We've got most of the materials that we might need. Just double checking if there's anything we might want to bring just in case. I honestly don't think that we need to sweat it too much though. I think if we need more materials, some of these bricks might be nice. Carpets. We are going to be decorating inside. Like, basically how I'm thinking of doing this is we're going to go and finish that final part, the observation deck, the final one. And I want to make that with magic slabs, magic wood. So it's got that nice blue tint. And then after we finish that, I want to start adding... Do you remember we made that little part in the mountain there? So right there, literally, underneath the overlook, there's a little part underneath there. I think I want to go and also just kind of do a bit of decorating and stuff like that as well in there. Fences, very important. Sign might be nice. We've even got some chests here. Grab 3 of those. 3 sets of 2, sorry. And I think we can now start heading to our sunset overlook. Can't tell if it's night or day. I'm gonna assume it's day though, because it's a little bit of light in the sky. Often I'm reminded of the beauty of... Hello, Olina. Oh, I was going to ask if Olina wanted to come with me, but a bit too dangerous, I think, going up there. I might need some more lanterns in the future. Actually, I do think we have a few too many lanterns here, something else. We don't need this one here. I'm often reminded of the beauty of the small things in life. Something that I really enjoy thinking about. How cool would it be? I'm gonna get a little bit sidetracked right now, but how cool would it be if we could connect this? Go. Not a big fan of having like dirt on the ceiling and the wall, so we'll probably eventually get rid of it. Could even do like slabs going down this way. That would be quite nice, I think. In fact, why don't we put the stonecutters table down right now and see if we can make some slabs, some stone slabs. We can even make tiles out of this. It's insane. How cool is that? Slab. Stone plate slab. That's amazing. Let's see how this looks. Wow. I love that. Yep, that's really, really cool. We're gonna keep that as it is. And we're gonna take this back now. Because we don't want to leave it down here. We're probably gonna use that up here. So that's a new discovery that somebody's helped me uncover, the stonecutters table. And I feel like it's gonna be something that I'm using almost all the time now. So thank you so much for helping me. Just some random person leaving a comment in an episode has led to something. Like, the amount that that's helped me is actually so insane. Think about how you can make a difference in someone's life like that. Isn't it really, really cool? I really like what we've done here with this bridge and the overlook. So I wanted to make the observation deck up here into more of a blue again. Which is why I wanted to bring all these planks so we could do slabs. And I'm fine to keep it mostly natural still. Leave the tree here. We're probably going to have to get rid of this dirt though. So let's start doing that now. And I'm extremely tired today, if I'm being completely honest with you. So I might be a little bit silly. I might not be. Just came to relax and play some games with you, so I hope that's okay today. I don't want you to expect too much of me, if that's alright. Okay, so from around here, which I think even from, we could probably start it from, we make these into stairs. Beautiful. What I'm thinking is we get rid of these stairs here. And from here onwards, we kind of start the magic. We start the magic, I guess that's all I really have to say, because it is magic. Alright. Love the color of these wooden slabs. Oh, you know what? Did we bring glass? Yes. Okay. Thank goodness we brought glass, because I didn't want to have to. Oh, I was going to drop all these down, but that's okay. What I'm thinking is, we'll do glass on the outside here. There we go. And on this side as well, do a bit of glass. Sounds like the rain just got quite heavy. I hope that's okay for you. I hope it's not too loud, too heavy for you. I know sometimes the rain can overwhelm me if it gets very, very loud all of a sudden. So feel free to lower the volume if you need to. But I'm sure it'll all be fine. Alrighty, I think we've just about finished the final part of the observation deck. I think all we'll really need is a few more slabs here, just to cover this bit here. There we are. Lovely. I'm very happy with that. All that's left now is the fences, so let's grab the maple fences. There we go. And we'll just gently make it a little bit safer for ourselves. We should probably do something like this. We'll need one more. There we go. Oh, that doesn't really work, does it? My bad. Well, from here we can turn it into maple slabs, I think. Oh, to merge them together as well. Oh, we can't really do it if there's a magic up there. Okay, cool. As usual, we want to make sure that we're nice and safe as we're coming up here, so we're making kind of like a little barrier, just to make sure. Actually, that should be one more, sorry. There we are. Beautiful. Awesome. That feels a lot better now. And this side will probably go in towards the mountain in a second. So I'm thinking we get some brick bomb. And from around here, we can just kind of connect this with the actual mountain. There we are. Just because we want to be as safe as we possibly can. In fact, we could probably even get rid of this over here. Because now that we're all protected, we should be okay. I'm just making sure I take everything nice and slowly. I don't want to take any unnecessary risks when I'm up here. And there's something really nice about starting something, not knowing where it's going to go. That's how I'm feeling with this project at the moment. When I start to do something and it's kind of just an improvisational, creative endeavor, it really helps me. Opens my mind to a few things, you know, like I don't expect to have a vision. I expect to kind of make the vision happen as I start something. Feel free to ignore me, by the way, because like I said, I'm very tired, so I might be rambling on about random nonsense. But no, I do feel like there's a beauty in starting something without knowing how it's going to end for you. Whether it's a hobby or a project or a phase that you're in your life. Some stone bricks. That should be enough for now. I'll do one here as well. Okay. I'm not too worried about the bottom part at the moment, actually. Let's just leave it as it is for now. We'll figure it out a bit later on. I'll leave the stonecutter's table there for now. Just going to use the rest of these fences here to kind of just... There we go. Okay. This is beautiful. I'm very happy with this. Now, probably in another episode, when it's not so rainy. Oops. A little fly. Excuse me. Man, I must be a bit of a stinky boy right now. I keep buzzing around me. Yeah, so probably in another episode, when there isn't so much rain, we'll have a better chance of enjoying this sunset overlook. I think at the moment, we just have too much rain to see anything. And that's okay, I love the rain, so it's not a big deal for me. I would love, love, love to get rid of all this dirt on the bottom side here. Don't worry, I'm being as careful as I can here. I'm gonna make sure that I don't accidentally fall off. Hopefully there's a bit of water around. No, there really isn't. In fact, that's ice over there, isn't it? Yes, it is. I have to be careful. There we go. Of course, we need to get rid of this. But here, what I was thinking for this part is, have they got those like walls? Seems like brick wall. Let's see what those look like. So they look nice. Oh, they look very nice. And we'll probably have to break a few of these on the outside. Just go and grab a couple of those. Maybe just break all of them. And I was even thinking that we could do a puller, another one, with some normal stone bricks. Chuck a bit of stone in there. And you know, from the corner over here, just build a nice pillar going all the way up. There we go. Oh my goodness. Normally I don't really get scared of heights and stuff, but because I'm really sleepy and kind of tired at the moment, I feel as though I'm a bit more clumsy and I might accidentally fall off and, you know, break my legs or something. That would not be very fun, would it? Yeah. I think I'm going to look back on this episode one day with a lot of fond nostalgia because I have the most fun playing games and just enjoying life in general when I'm tired or when I'm kind of in a different state to just being normal. I will need some more slabs, so let's quickly make some more slabs as well. Maybe we can make some stone slabs and make this the floor of this place kind of tiled, you know? think I'd also like to make some normal stone slabs as well. This is really cool, see, because now we can really get creative. Just put everything back here for a second. Oh, I've still got Olina's steaks from back when Santa gave her those steaks. Okay, so from here, do some stone brick on the outside. Beautiful. I think the entire outside will do with stone bricks. All of these blocks underneath here. There we go. I feel really safe with this wall here now. Is it possible to get on the outside of the wall? Oh, it is. Okay. We need to be a bit careful then, don't we? But, I mean, we could just do this on the bottom here. On this side I might make like a little observation, like a little balcony. Getting rid of all this gravel and dirt now. Bear with me here before I start putting the slabs down. I'm going to start putting some slabs down now. Some normal stone slabs. And maybe in the middle here. This little 2x3, 2x4 actually, we can do the tiles. Kind of like bricks tiled like that. I have a nice color for it. We might even just do the whole thing with tiles actually. Yeah, I think it looks really nice. Oops. That was kind of a mistake that I just made there, but I actually think it's for the best. Look how nice that looks on the base of that. Yeah, this looks lovely. I'm very happy with the way this turned out. Kind of looks like a castle, you know? I'm just trying to decide if I want to turn this back into stone or keep it as bricks. Maybe if we're going to keep it as bricks, we'll have to make the whole part like this all brick, you know? Kind of need to go down there and get all that wood. Okay. And then we'll just use maybe just a bit of dirt to get back up. There we go. Now we can just... I think that looks much better. Even on this side here, I think it'd be good if we could. Oops, I was not meant to do that. That's okay, just do a quick level brick slabs like so. Yeah, there's just something interesting. Like, I remember a lot of the times when I was tired doing something. Oh, my voice is starting to fade away. Maybe that's a sign that I should stop talking. Maybe people don't want to hear me talk right now. That's completely understandable. I believe God always has a plan. Get rid of that. Yeah. Okay, and of course, just a couple more. That's lovely. I was not meant to put that one there. That's sad because we're going to lose it. Just for now. Oh, that's right, I won't be able to put that there. I can put this one there. Nope, that doesn't really work, does it? Well, that does. Because I want to kind of just do a bit of stone now from here. That's lovely. Oh, this is all coming together now. See? Kind of want to do... Let's extend this out a little bit more. And I would actually love to do some glass on the bottom of this. Maybe just like from here to glass. There we go. Beautiful. And if we can get rid of this one here as well, do kind of like one more like that. Thing on this side here, so be more this way. And then I want to get rid of this one. Oh, yes. I'm trying to make it a little bit symmetrical. Sometimes it's nice to have a bit of symmetry when you're building. I tend to not have any symmetry usually when I build things. There we go, isn't that nice? And now we can get rid of this and this one. And we almost have this beautiful, kind of like an arrow, doesn't it? Looks like a B-12 bomber. Actually, how cool is that? Okay, so we can't actually even jump over that, which is really good. Probably shouldn't have tested that for the first time ever here. And I'll completely understand if you're screaming at me right now, because I definitely would be as well. Yeah, so this is like a beautiful example of how sometimes plans just don't turn out the way they're supposed to. I had no intention of really... I had like no intention of trying this or making this. I didn't even know about this stone cutter table, and I just kind of was like, you know what, let's get up there and just do a bit of expanding, and now it's turned into this lovely discovery that we found, this stone cutter table, all these different materials. And it's going to change my outlook on building now, because I can make all these cool new stone things. And again, this all comes from one person's comment. One comment has changed my entire experience. Thank you so much. What I'm trying to say there is that, you know, your words can make a difference. Even just a simple comment can make such a big difference in somebody's life. And there's a lot of power in that, because while you have the ability to make somebody very happy with your comment and make them positively, you know, think about it in a positive way, you also have the ability to make somebody sad. And that's why we need to be careful with what we say, because we can hurt people's feelings. I need to make a few more of those bricks. So I'm thinking of just doing this, just grabbing... That should be more than enough. Please be careful with what you say to people, because your words are very powerful. Just try to kind of make like a... That's fine, I think. I'm going to just put this stuff on here. Get rid of that. Maybe instead of putting the lantern there, we'll put it on the corner there. Perfect. This is lovely. Oh, this is absolutely beautiful. I'm so happy with the way this turned out. With a bit of dirt here that we could probably get rid of. Or maybe even just, just want to expand this a little bit more. Here. I like that it's kind of blended with the stone there. can be kind of like a really secret little area down here. I quite like it. That's a slab down there. We could probably get rid of that slab. Put it there. Yep, there we go. Cool. Lovely. It's kind of a very, you know, the ceiling's right there, but at the same time it's really cozy. Let's grab our stonecutter's table now. And honestly, I think we'll leave this as it is for now. We'll definitely come about a bit later as well and do some more decorations and stuff. But at the moment, I really want to get to work down here. We've got this absolutely beautiful dig out in the cave here, and we've done nothing with it yet. Start by putting a stonecutter table down, maybe up here. Let's have a look at what we can do here. We've even got pillars. Oh, we've got gravestones. I didn't know you could make gravestones. That's really cool. I hope we never have to use these, but it's good to know that they're here if we need them. I really hope that we never get to use these. We never have to use these. Alrighty, so let's get started with maybe some tile. I just want to see what these look like. Let's see how they look on the floor here. Just start with like 3 of these. They look absolutely awesome. Very, they've got like a very medieval look, you know, and I absolutely love that. Oh my god, the rain has just stopped and we've got a beautiful, beautiful sunrise. Wow, how lucky are we? Look at that. Oh, never mind. It's a sunset. I thought it was a sunrise. That's right, the sun always rises from that side. Well, let's enjoy these beautiful pastel colors as long as we can. A little boat out there on its own. Do you sometimes feel like this boat? Wandering the journey of life? Kind of just stuck in the middle of the ocean? Not really knowing where to go next? It's okay to feel like that sometimes, you know. In fact, I think it's normal sometimes to feel that way. I feel like sometimes I have no purpose, no aim, no rudder, no mast. I just kind of sit there and think to myself, what is the meaning of me being here? You know? And I think it's normal to feel that way sometimes. There's nothing wrong with it. The fact that we can question our own sentience and the fact that we can question our own purpose is kind of makes it so that it's almost inevitable to not question ourselves because we have the intelligence to question ourselves. Can't get over this boat just on its own over here in the middle of the ocean. No matter how you feel, whether you feel lost, whether you feel like you have meaning, please understand that there's always a bigger plan in life. There's a plan for you. It might take you some time to understand what that part of the plan is for you. You may already know what it is. Regardless, I'm really proud of you coming so far. You've made such a big achievement. Beautiful floating islands. I love all the colors they have on them. I'd love to try playing Skyblock sometime. I've never played it before, but I think it'd be really fun. This is amazing. I'm so happy. Okay, so let's get back to work. And I think that we will... the fact that it's just started raining again cannot be a coincidence, right? It's almost as if the Minecraft spirits just allowed us to enjoy that moment together. It's like they knew that I would comment on that boat, because you can't even see that boat when it's raining. You see it? We know it's there now, of course, but, you know, it's kind of interesting. Sometimes I feel like the universe just lines up and everything just starts to make sense. You will have those moments in your life. So from here, for example, I would be more than happy to keep it at this level on this side. But when we go into that side there, okay, we're gonna need a lot more of these tiles. Like none left already. So let's make so many more of those, right? Let's just do all of them as those tiles. Are those cracked stone tiles? No, they're just normal stone tiles. There we go. So I want to fill out this side with the tiles. And of course this side here. There we go. And then from here, I kind of want to make stairs going down again to another level. And even connect it to that. Let's grab a bit more stone. We should still have plenty. We've got about a stack of stone left. We might need to go and smelt some cobblestone soon. Make a bit more stone for ourselves. We can make these tile stairs, see? Let's make like 5 of these, and let's just see if we can... Okay, that's not what I was trying to do. There we are. I could even just do it like sideways here, corner. There we go. That's kind of perfect, isn't it, the way that comes down? Look at that. And then of course, I'd love to do... I'm just going to open this up a bit more and see where it goes. I feel like we're eventually going to hit the other side. And just as I've said that, I think we have actually hit the other side here. Yeah, sure looks like we have. Let's get rid of this dirt here. I'd love to make this glass instead, so do another layer of glass over there. And then I'd love to do some more tiles, just as kind of like the layering at the top. There we go. You'll see what I mean by that in a second. I need to get rid of all of these first. There we go. So from about here, I'm kind of just getting a bit creative at the moment. We'll figure this out a bit later. I'm really just getting creative right now. Let's see what this looks like from the top side, to be honest. Because I was thinking of doing it like this on the inside. Let's go and have a look real quick. Can't quite see, can we? Oh, in that case, I think it's fine. If we can't see, then there's no harm. There's no harm, no foul. Just get rid of this, get that. Put these blocks here. I'm currently in my happy place. Not even gonna sugarcoat it, I'm just in my happy place right now. There's no place I'd rather be right now, while tired and drained. The fly just landed. Hello. I've never seen that before. Oh, I just woke him up. Sorry, I didn't mean to wake you there. Oh. I've never really had anything against flies. I mean, they can be a little bit frustrating sometimes. They're just out there vibing, doing their own thing. Sometimes they can get in the way, and it is what it is, you know, but what can you do? See, even from here, I'm happy to do these tiles, because I think they look really nice. And our shovel's about to break. It's okay. It is what it is. We have plenty of diamonds, plenty of sticks if we need to make another shovel. Not too fast. All this dirt over here. I would love to do more tiles on the bottom here. I think they'd look so good. Unfortunately, though, I think we're gonna run out of tiles before we get this done. I want to make this entire area tiled. It's kind of crazy how the longer you spend in a world, even if it's not real, I mean, this world is very real to me. I don't really think of it as not real. This is very real. I've created this. This is no longer my imagination. This is something I've actually made. I have such an incredible amount of respect for the people who develop games like this. They allow people, others, to bring their dreams into reality. It's just so insane. I'm going to keep that one, but this one will need to turn into another wooden block. Now this is oak. So we're going to grab oak. Just kind of extend that downwards. There you go. Missed the tree. How lovely is this? Alright. At some point we'll probably need to... It'd be nice if we could connect the wood from this tree. Like so. Maybe even put one there. Just connect it completely. There we go. That one definitely needs to be a tile. There we go. And even though I want to make these tiles, I think we're in trouble now because there's no tiles left. We can do a few slabs. It's okay. There we go. From there, I think we'll leave it as it is. But this is looking really nice now. We've opened it up a bit more. A little bit more space to breathe. One last tile to put there. Okay, I think it's time for us to... Can we turn these stone slabs back into? We can. Where did it stop? Oh, okay. So if we do two, like so, we can actually turn it back into stone. Like, that still won't be enough if I'm being honest. We could try. Rid of that one. think we've got one slab left, so we can replace it with that for now. I want to make another wall going around the edge there. Really easy to do that though, because we only have 9 of these tiles left. And I also want to make one more level going down, just over here. Is that a diamond? Copper. Why does it look so insane? Oh, because it's got snow on top of it, that's why. I'm kind of just shocked for a second there. I think we need to smelt a bit of stone. Cobblestone, I should say. Oh, I know we've got a furnace down there, but I don't think we have any coal. Yeah, that's okay. We can figure something out, I'm sure of it. Maybe we'll take a quick break and go back to the house. Oh, nice, we've got all this glass now. Let's go and do some smelting, shall we? Bit of cobblestone into some stone, and then we can use that stone. I kind of just realized that we could even turn these fences over here into these, and they would look really nice. Oh, and you can put a lantern there, just kind of adds a... Ooh, not for that one, I didn't. Once again, Egush has proven himself wrong, almost instantly, with first-hand evidence. I'm excited to... I'll be going away for a few days with my family. Haven't done that in a while, but I do feel like it's overdue. So we'll be going away for a few days. And I feel like I'm really just gonna, while I'm gone, I'm just gonna be thinking about our lovely world for pretty much the whole time. And that's kind of beautiful. It's at that level now. And the good thing is, I feel like whenever you're away, whether it's for a trip or whether it's for business or for travel, whatever it might be, there's a nice feeling when you go away, because you're also excited to come back, and that's how you know that, oh, we've got a lot of cobblestone, my goodness. You know what, we also have heaps and heaps and heaps of coal, so maybe we can actually just spend some time smelting the coal we have. Yeah, so when you go away for a while, and then you have that, you know that you're going to be coming back home eventually, right? And there's a nice feeling there. Just dump all the coal. We have plenty of... Just refilling all the furnaces because we do have a lot of coal and it's been stacking up in that chest, so it's nice to kind of use the coal up and and just make sure that we have enough. Okay, now it's time to smelt some cobblestone. I don't actually think we even get experience for smelting cobblestone, but it's not why we're here, so I don't really care. We're here to get some stone. And we're going to use that stone to make some beautiful, beautiful structures in our cozy forever world, aren't we? Yes. Even more cobble do we have? No, that's all we've got, and that's okay. We've got a few tiles, actually. I'm going to take a chest. Where are they? There they are. So we're going to take one of these downstairs of the overlook. You know where that little furnace is? Yeah, we're going to probably put a chest over there. And we'll take 2 stacks of coal. Because we also want to put another furnace there. And with that other furnace, we will have a little bit of a smelting station over there. Like, it's really good when you build a new area or like a new structure. that you have these kind of, you know, like just have a little bit of convenience in the area. That's what we want over there. Cool. It's freed up a bit of space in here as well, which is quite nice. Hang on a second, we've got some stone bricks and stone and stuff in here as well. How about we do a bit of fishing while we wait for the bonuses? What do you reckon? I think that'd be good. Alrighty, off we go. Do a bit of fishing in our lake. I don't even think we've tried Luck of the Sea 3 yet. I think we got the chance to. Here we go. Oh goodness, the first thing we caught was a bow. Flame, mending, and power. That's kind of insane. I wonder if we put like a bow with a book. Would it let us take the enchantments out of the bow? Or like just any tool? Is that a thing? I'm gonna try that out in a second, see if it actually works. If you know the answer, please type it in the comments. I'd love to know if that's a thing and how that actually works. So if there's 3 enchantments on a tool and we put it with a book, do we get all 3 enchantments? Do we pick which one we get? How does that all work? I'm actually very curious. So if I'm not working or spending my time here with you, normally well, if I have the time to, very rarely do I have time, like free time nowadays. But if I do get free time to myself, I've been playing this game called Arc Raiders lately. It's the first of the genre that I've played, called an extraction shooter. So what that means is, you basically, when you start the game, you're very fresh, you've got very basic loot. The game will give you some very basic stuff. And you start finding cool things while you explore all these different areas, you know, there's these different maps that have different loot values and stuff like that. And when you find all of this loot, the only way to keep it and take it back home is to extract. And so it becomes kind of like Hunger Games, where everybody's fighting for the last person to stand and take that loot home. And I'm more of a kind of like a passive player. I do get my hands dirty if I have to. And even though I'm more of a passive player, sometimes I will see somebody in a sticky situation and take advantage of that. It's just in my nature, sometimes we would do that. But mostly, if somebody isn't shooting at me, I won't be shooting back at them. Anyway, yeah, I've been playing that just a couple hours a week when I find time. It's kind of the only thing I really have time for, and I'm not doing other things, of course. And I'm really enjoying it. So if one of you or any of you played Arc Raiders and you're kind of addicted to it, I can definitely see why. It's a really fun game. I just wanted to share that thought with you. Hopefully in the future I'll have a bit more free time to explore more games like that, and maybe even have people that I can work with that can help me make some more content for games like that. I would love to do that. It'd be really fun. We don't know what the future holds, do we? We say that we want to do certain things and that we want to achieve certain things, but the reality is you'll never know if you'll actually be able to do those things. You just take it each day, one step at a time. That's all we can do, my friend. Take each day, one step at a time. Oh, we got a book. Vein mining, recoil, and fire protection. Vein mining sounds kind of cool. Breaks matching connected blocks when mining. So what does that mean? Like if you find 3 3 coal ores side by side, and then you mine that one of them, does it break all 3? That's what I get from that. Oh, I found out the other day that we can make our mini-map larger. How cool is this? Look at that. I say the other day, this is actually, I think, yesterday. It's really cool, isn't it? We can kind of see everything in our area now. Anyway, yeah. Coincidentally, that also turns on our auto smelting. You can see above our health bar there, auto smelting upgrade switched on, auto smelting upgrade switched off. Oh, I'm so silly. I could have just smelted the cobblestone in my inventory. I just realized. When you've been playing a certain way for so long, you kind of, even though these functions and these really cool little mechanics are in the game, you still forget about it. You know what I mean? I feel like that's definitely me. That's why I absolutely have no judgment for old people, or just older people, when they struggle to learn new things, or when they forget to remember things, you know? I can't imagine how difficult it would be for them when it's even difficult for me to remember things when I've known them to be a certain way. So please just be easy on your elders. Make sure you respect your elders, okay? Your elders normally, pretty much with everything in life, will know better than you. I know it's a hard pill to swallow, but they have lived longer than you. They've experienced more than you. So it's really nice to take that wisdom from them and just sit down and talk with them sometimes and respect what they have to say. In a lot of cultures, mine included, we have a lot of respect for our elders. And I'm sure, oh wow, that was a big lightning in the sky there. I actually completely forgot what I was saying. That's how I know I need to sleep. It's okay. I will be sleeping eventually. No rush. So we had a clear sky to watch the sun go down over there. And we had a cute little moment together. And then it started raining. And now it's thunderstorming. It's crazy how the weather works in this game. I love it. I'm really hoping for luck of the C5 because I can't imagine any cool things we're going to find if we get luck of the C5. I think it's really cool when you find a book when you're fishing. There's something really cool about it. Oh wow, that was rather close. Lightning tends to hit whatever's highest, you know? It's looking for like a peak, what I was taught when I was in school. I think in the last episode I was talking about my science teacher, who I absolutely adore. He's actually the one that taught me that, you know, it's very dangerous if there's a storm of any kind or there's lightning to be on the beach, because if you're on the beach, there's a very good chance you're the tallest thing there because it's just sand, nothing else. And so a lot of people who get, you know, struck by lightning are kind of at the beach or, you know, in an environment where they're the tallest thing. And then there's an added, and I kind of had this conversation with somebody in the comments a couple of days ago, there's the added element of like, if you stand under a tree, you're safe from the lightning, but you're not safe from the tree anymore. Does that make sense? So the lightning can still hit the tree, and then the tree can collapse on you or something. And I didn't even think about that until this person brought it up to me. So if you're still watching and you're still here with us, just wanted to share that. Thank you very much for enlightening me there. I did forget about that completely, to be honest. Oh, another pufferfish. Lots of pufferfish today. Gosh, I'm absolutely in love with this. I love fishing. I'm probably going to be doing some fishing and I go away for a few days. I make it sound like I don't ever see my family. I literally live with them, to be fair. Like when I said I'm due for a trip with my family, I think we're kind of sick of each other, so we're going away to be away from each other at the same place. Does that make sense? So we're going to this like big house somewhere far away from where we live. And the purpose of going there is so that we're still in the vicinity of each other. But while we're in the vicinity of each other, we're doing our own things. Yeah, my family's a little bit weird like that. I can see something spinning over there. It's a fish. I thought it was like a turtle doing the spinny spins. Or maybe a squid. Thank you. Little tail like wagging like a dog. Oh, that just reminded me of our little Olina. So cute. Oops. I have a feeling the rain's gonna stop soon, but it just hasn't stopped. Okay, I think we should have more than enough fish now. We've got another boat. I really want to see if we can put these books and extract the enchantments out of tools. I really want to see if that's a thing. Let's grab some books. We should have a few. Yeah, we've got 4 books. And then, so let's get an empty tool. Sorry. Get a tool with an empty book. No, see, it doesn't let you. Okay, so we can't extract the enchantments by the looks of it. If anybody knows how to do that, or if it is actually a thing, please let me know, because that would be really cool. Yeah. That's okay, I mean, we tried. Why do I have 25 diamonds? Oh, right, we're in here. I was like, what's going on? A little bit bamboozled for a second there. I think we have some name tags on us. Okay, cool. One thing I've really been meaning to do as well, actually, and I think now's as good a time as any, is I want to name one of our bees. I would love to do that today. So before we head back, let's go grab some stone first. Before we get back, let's quickly go and name one of our bees. Oopsie daisy. That was an accident. There we go. Just grabbing all the stone. I think we've got more than enough stone now. I think we've got too much stone now, actually. Oh goodness me, what have we done? I got a little bit freaky with it, didn't I? Got so many, we've got such a big surplus of fish now. We'd love to give some to our beautiful girls. There you go, Lily. Zara, there you go. Enjoy the fish. So, I'm trying to remember because we did have a few name requests for the bees. I definitely remember that one of them was Dani. And it was spelled D-A-N-I. So, let's see if we can actually name the bees because I'm not 100% sure if we can. They're not actually even out right now. I wonder why. Maybe because it's raining. So, I may have just eaten my words, but we're definitely going to be naming one of the bees soon. If not in this episode, if we don't get a chance, then in the next one. And I think Dani is a really good name for a bee. forgot what I came here for. Like, my brain is just not working right now. Okay, that's good. We've got more fish to put back. And a bowl for some reason. How do we get bowl? Where did that even come from? I must assume it's from fishing, right? There's nowhere else. There's no other deductible course for us to have bowls in our inventory right now. Let's saddle in there. And then the rest of the fish we can check in here. There we go. Excuse me, little bees. They have shears on us. I would love to connect some honeycomb. I can hear them inside there. They're doing something in there. Sounds like they're busy at work making some honey. See if they come out now that we've sheared. There's 2 of them in there. How about in here? There's 2 of them in here as well. There we go, they've just come out. Okay, let's see if we can name one of them. Left control and right button to... Oops. Okay, here we go. So, we're gonna name one of the beasts Dani today. Dani. There we go. Oh, they're both so cute. What about over here? There's 2 more here as well. There, guys. Alright, Dani. It worked. Oh. Oh, the bee did not like that name. It just flew straight back into the hive. Well, too bad. Your name's Dani now, okay? So, one of our lovely dreamers recommended that name, and now we have one of our bees is now named Dani. I think we can get a bit more honeycomb from the hive over here at the farm as well, before we move on to building again. I'm so happy the rain has stopped for a little while. I know that most of us love the rain, me included. Sometimes it's nice to just enjoy the sunlight. Cool. Grab the fire back again. Hello, Olina. How are you, darling? Why you come for a quick walk with me? You're probably dying to go for a walk. Come on, let's go for a walk. Before we head back up. Oh, I say walk, but I really mean teleport. Of course, that's what I meant. Let's teleport around. Let's walk over to the village and see if they're all out and about. Come on, Olina. You know what? I might put Olina just on a leash, just so that she doesn't accidentally do something crazy. There we go. Now I'm actually walking the dog. Come on, Olina. Let's go, honey. Oh, so cute. It makes me a little bit sad because I've had 2 dogs in my life and they've both passed away. One of them was called Bailey, and the other one was called Jessie. So Bailey and Jessie were my dogs, and they've both passed away, and it's been very sad, but I'm just glad that I got to give them a life with my family together, and that they lived a life. I mean, at the end of the day, that's all you can be thankful for, that we all get to live our lives in our own way. And one day we'll become souls. I do believe that every single being on the planet has a soul. Hey. But until then, all we can do is enjoy our time together here on this earth, so let's just do that, shall we? This way, please, Olina. She's probably loving this. She's always just sitting there as a shepherd, guiding the other animals. Look at her, she's just, the tail's wagging. She's looking left to right. She's loving it. Come on, honey. Let's go this way. You want to get into the water with me? Let's go for a swim. Okay. She's doing a little dance. So cute. Yeah. Come on. I'm just jumping. Oh, there we go. Come on, let's go this way. I don't think I've taken Olina this far before, not over this side at least. I mean, I know we brought her across an entire ocean, but, but I don't think I've taken her this far before. Maybe we'll go back this way. And we're gonna go say hi to... I know that there's Miles there. I'm trying to remember the other one's name. Denver? Miles and Denver? Why are they like... Oh, Martin, that's right. Martin and Miles. You guys okay? Like you're having a moment there. That's okay. Whatever you want to do, I guess. We'll just let them be. Maybe they're stuck. What's going on, you two? No, you don't want to come out? There we go. Okay, maybe they just need a little nudge. I think I've just like trapped Miles now. Miles, you okay? I know you're fine. They must really like each other. I mean, I know they're just pixels, but that was almost freaky what just happened there. Oh, the beautiful rays of the sun are shining through the trees there. Come on, Olina, let's start heading back towards our house now. This isn't actually so bad. Maybe I can bring Olina with me if I do more building and stuff, as long as I keep her on the lead. On the leash. Come on, honey. This way. Careful here, okay? There are a few drops. It's okay if you drop into the water, but you gotta be careful not to drop onto an actual block. And I really wish we could have made it to the sunset overlook to enjoy this sunset, but that's okay. We're gonna have many, many sunsets still in our lovely forever world together, so I'm not too worried. We're almost there now. And I really hope that you take the time to do something for yourself at the end of this year. Yes, I'm talking to you. My lovely dreamers. Remember that, as nice as it is to do things for others, that we should also be doing things for ourselves, okay? It's okay to be selfish sometimes, don't ever forget. So no matter what you've done with your friends and your family during these holidays or during the end of this year, maybe you're away from your friends and family. I know a couple of friends of mine that are away from their family. Been for a while, actually. But no matter what you're doing, please remember to take care of yourself as well and treat yourself to something special every now and then, okay? Because you deserve it. You've worked so hard this year. And you've come such a long way, honestly. So don't be afraid to reward yourself, okay? Alright, now we're gonna head back down. I actually really want to see... Okay, I can see the tiles there. Anyway, let's head down again. This is really coming together now, and I love it. With all the stone that we have so much stone now. I think we went a little bit overboard. That's okay. We can use it. I'd actually be happy to do... So what I want to do is like bring this up from the corner. Do a tile slab, sorry. And then maybe even like from this side. We don't want it to come out too much. So from here, right? Do something like that. Let's do another pillar going up. So slab, slab. That's fine. We can do... kind of just a few more blocks here. going outwards until around here. Yep, and I think over there was where we'll kind of just stop it. I want to do fences here. That's fine. This looks really cozy, doesn't it? We can see the walkway coming up the mountain. We can see that massive mountain in the distance. I'm really excited to expand and build things on that mountain in the future. You know, probably have to be 100 episodes in to get to that. But that's okay. Fun to think about. You know, we've also got the ocean on the right. We've got a cozy little boat there with a little fire on the top next to the wood. That can't be good. It's the beautiful thing about these worlds. We can do whatever we want in these worlds. Sky's the limit. There we go, we'll connect those. Of course, from here, we'll just do a tile, and hopefully another tile there. And maybe just some fences going around or something. Whoops, sorry, I was not meant to do that. Please forgive me. That was an accident. You know what, it'd look really good if we did slabs here instead of these. Let's get a few slabs real quick. I would rather just get a whole stack of slabs to play with. 2 stacks, actually. Yeah, that's gonna look way better from the outside, to be honest. I'm just trying to remember how much we've used all this fortune pickaxe. Because it's got Unbreaking 4 now. And I remember it being on 95%, right? And we dug this entire area out and it's still on 95%. How insane is that? Break the tile. Okay. Oh, could you imagine if we did glass in between here? How nice that would look. Just think about that, right? Only Egush could mess this up, by the way. Like, there's a tile here and a tile here, and I'm trying to put the glass here. And somehow, unbeknownst to me, I somehow put it there. Like, are you serious right now? Oh, God. That does look nice, though. You gotta give that to me at least. Come on. Yeah, so I'm thinking a little bit of glass here. We might even build into this tree, to be honest. I think that would look really nice. It's a spruce tree. Of course, it started raining again. Alright, that looks quite nice, yeah. We have to do a pillar somewhere. Actually, I don't even think we do, because it's connected to the tree. So, it makes sense from a structural standpoint, you know? I'm actually at the moment starting to study construction management. One thing that I've always been wanting to do. And I'm doing it, you know, very, very slow paced. I do have a friend who's been helping me, and he is an actual construction manager. And we are in a big housing crisis at the moment. Pretty much in a lot of cities around the world. So I think it's something that's going to be very, very useful, and it's going to be something that helps a lot of people. And we'll see how we go with it, but it's just something that I'm interested in, and it's completely free as well at the moment, the one that I'm doing. Because where I live, the government is actually allowing you to do subjects that are in high demand for free. So I'm really happy that I was able to pick the course up, and we've got some really, really good people teaching it as well. Some just absolute stellar people in the teaching faculty. We'll connect to that tree now. Let's get rid of a couple of these leaves here as well. And I want to kind of just get the logs that we have oak logs. There we go. And kind of just put them like around the tree. So like one here, one there, there, and maybe even on this side too. There we go. You can get small saplings. Let's go. Small spruce sapling. I wonder if they grow into like small trees. Okay. Yeah, this is all coming along. We've got heaps of empty space now. I kind of want to put a few torches down, but I also really want to, we should have fences still, right? Yes, let's play around with these fences a bit. This side is obviously all stone, so probably pile this up. So from about here, right? Let's go down, get rid of a couple of these, a couple of those, grab the cobble. My bum is hurting so much, I really need to get a new chair. Unfortunately, I'm not really making any money at the moment, so it's hard for me to like justify purchasing a chair. Because if I'm gonna get a chair, it's gonna have to be a good one. I don't really like buying a chair that's not good and then having to buy a chair again in like a year, you know what I mean? I'd rather get my money's worth out of it and buy a good chair. But anyway, yeah, my bum's been hurting while I record some of these episodes sometimes. And when I'm tired, you'll get a much more unfiltered version of me, as I'm sure you can tell. So for those of you who want to listen to me a bit more unhinged, you're in the right place at the right time. There we go. And honestly, maybe just build the other one as well. Could you imagine if we built a bridge going to the bottom of that mountain and then, you know, somehow connected it or something? Something that's really cool, actually. Let's just leave this. As I'm sure you've realized, I'm absolutely infatuated with like towers and bridges and stuff. And the ability to like connect bodies of things. Anyway, get rid of a couple of these. I want to make it a bit more inaccessible. Because that's what adds that element of like, I think this is cool, like special kind of thing. I can get back up from this side now. Oops, hang on a second here. This has to be a slab. And then glass. I want to keep the glass pillars. Yeah, I quite like that. And then we're going to make some fences. You know what? Let's actually just make it so that it... Yeah, that's better. Maybe it would be even better to do it there. And my goal here was to make a, my goal here was to put glass down, and I've just, for some reason, my brain has just been like, yeah, let's just dig that and then go straight into it, nose first. No idea what I was thinking there. Well, I wasn't thinking, really. I'm gonna dig around here. Whenever I put glass down, I kind of like having it a bit depth, you know? That was an accident. Lovely lantern. Would look really nice just over here. There we are. And this is quite lovely here as well. Should we keep that as tile? I think we should. don't even know why I've got the hoe in my hotbar, like I'm never going to use it. I'm a little bit hard on myself when I'm tired, and I don't know why. Like, I'm literally tired, so why am I being hard on myself? Isn't that funny? Anyway, I'm very proud of you, Egush. You're actually doing well, and I'm very proud of you as well. My lovely dreamer who's watching. Cool. Okay, we should definitely put a bit of glass here as well. So just like one there. Thought I saw something down there for a second. I was like, what's going on? Is that gonna be enough glass? Maybe do. Oh, it was a fly. Okay, I thought it was tripping out. Because I was like, I definitely saw something there. I missed a fly. I know I'm smelly, but it's because it's been raining and my clothes are wet. So you can't blame me for that, okay? You can blame the Minecraft spirits. I kind of want to get rid of this. Yeah. Yep, I think that's fine. Yeah, even just take that off as well. Gosh, my tailbone. Really not good. It's only because somebody stole my cushion. I still haven't found out who it was. One of my family members saw that I had this cushion, which by the way my sister bought for me. Which makes me a little bit suspicious of my brother, because my brother's the kind of guy definitely take something, he needs it, and it's just like in the house, even if it's not his. Oh, I like those stairs, don't you? I think we could do better though, because I really like the tiled stairs. So how about we just do, oops, we just do tiled stairs. Wait, what am I doing? Need stone. Check everything in here for a second. Oh, Lord, I don't need those yet. Cool. So get some tiled stairs. Sorry, that might be a bit loud. I haven't had a chance to. I mean, I've just discovered this workbench, so you'll have to bear with me. Cool. And then from there, I'm happy to put like a wooden. I want to keep this tree mainly intact, especially the actual wood. I do want to get rid of this level of the leaves. There we go. There we go. We're actually running out of lanterns now as well, aren't we? I can jump, but also put... Let's see if I can go down there. But while doing that, also put down like a tile so I can... Missed. I completely missed. Like, it's not even funny how uncoordinated I am at the moment. It's really bad. I feel horrible. So from here, I actually wouldn't even mind doing some more of these tile. Oh, there they. And I mean, I'm happy to just kind of expand this, match it up. There we go. Is that too low though? Yeah, I feel like it is a bit low. I'm thinking we just do one higher. I think that's probably the play. Yeah, that's definitely the play. So let's quickly go back up there and around. In the corner here, let's just do this. There we go. And then one higher. There we go. Should be much better. Cool. I think that's legit fine the way it is. Head back down there real quick. Yes, that's lovely. Much, much better. This level, unfortunately, I don't think we can do anything about it. You know what, actually? Hang on a second. We might be able to. Just thinking, if we, like... bring that down. I think we can. Check this out, guys. I want to figure this out. So, make this look a little bit more better for the roof here. All we really have to do is do this. And then get rid of all the ones on the bottom. Up real quick. Yeah, I think we also have to do it on this level as well, but that's the only thing. Yep, there's that one. And where that is there, it doesn't really matter if I'm being honest, so there we go. And then can we put... No, that's the only problem is we can't put fences up here. But, I mean, when we're on this level here, it doesn't really matter that much. We could just do this. There. Yeah. I mean, that's fine. I'm okay with the way that looks. That looks way better down here. That's why I wanted to do that. I wonder if we can still cover this if that looks okay. No, not really. Looks a bit weird. That's alright. Okay, so everything looks good so far. Glass, 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 glass. So that's what we're going to do here, right? We're going to grab the glass. Do we want glass? Glass? Two more like that. And then we can come around the glass. I almost always start with the outside of what I'm trying to do. So this is like, I'm just sort of doing the outside of the structure, if that makes sense. And so here, maybe that one. Yeah, that's fine. And once I've done kind of the outline of what I want, I think we've pretty much done it now. We can start filling in the rest on the inside, you know? I'm happy with that. So it has to do a bit more, I think. I'll have to make like glass, and then just a bit more. So and a fence will be fine for this side. You know what? I think that's too far out. Yeah, that's okay. And here would be a really good spot to start doing a bit of maple, so I didn't bring a carpenter's table. I'm a bit silly for that, but that's okay. Let's grab some maple slabs. I was thinking we could do around this with maple. There we go. And then I'm sure we've got some more maple logs. Just turn that on the slabs as well. Yeah. Very nice. This is lovely. I don't think I'll make it any more expanded than what we have here. This is already really, really good. We've got plenty of space now. All that's left is to kind of do some decorations. We'll put a chest and we'll do all that kind of stuff as well. But at the moment, I'm very happy with how far we've come today. And in fact, let's quickly get rid of these. Do a few more of these. There we go. That's lovely. Yep. It's fine the way it is. Now, I had this conversation with you before. I want you to know, and I'm going to reiterate this, I will always have your best interests at heart. And I need you to have my best interests at heart, okay? Because we're friends. And I love spending this time with you. But I'm gonna have to call it a bit early for this episode, because I am extremely tired. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. There we go. Honestly, I always say that though. See, here's the thing. By the way, I don't want any guilt. I don't want anybody to feel like they owe me anything. You do not owe me anything, okay? It's the other way around. I owe you. Okay, I owe you everything. I'm trying to help you with whatever you need help with. So I don't want any guilt or anything, please. This is my decision. I don't want anybody to be like, oh, are you okay? Like, please take care of yourself. I will, believe me, I will. I just really love that you're here with me, of course, and I really, really love that I did this. But what I was going to say anyway is, tell myself that I need to sleep or I need to get up and walk around, but I'm so addicted to this game that I can't do it. I don't actually bring myself to do it. So even when I'm saying right now that, I mean, look, we've been together for a while now. But when I say like, hey, I might need to, I need to cut this one a little bit short today. Even when I say that, to be honest, I never end up doing it, so. But what I was trying to segue into there was, I want you to know that I always have your best interests at heart. And I want what's best for you, and I want what's best for me. And I just think that no matter what happens, we just have to trust each other. It's very important that we trust each other, okay? And you just have to believe that if I'm doing something, that there's a reason for it. Sometimes I might not tell you why I'm doing something, but you need to trust me. That's how it works, okay? And I will always trust you. Especially when you leave me some beautiful comments or you give me feedback, whatever it is, I'll always trust you as well. Anyway, I love what we've done with the place here. I hope you do as well. One more lantern real quick. That didn't work. There we go, that's better. Doesn't really look the better, does it, because of the glass? Put it on that side instead. Yeah, it's much better. This glass is just like shaving the top of my head. Yeah, so sometimes I will be a bit tired. I'm human. I'm a human at the end of the day. Sometimes I'll be a bit tired. I might be a bit burnt out. Trying my best to work. I have a lot of things as well going on. So please just be patient with me as well, okay? And I'll be patient with you too. We're all human at the end of the day. We need to take breaks. Sometimes we'll be doing something and something might come up, you know? So please just be a little bit patient. Let's be patient with each other. That's what I'm trying to say. I wonder how these would look here. Yeah, they look quite nice actually. Shave some of the sides off there. Lantern up top. Beautiful. Oh, it's a sunrise. It's rising from that side. No, I always get this wrong, but it rises in the east and sets in the west. Is that correct? I'm pretty sure that's correct. I must have taken a few days off of school when they were mentioning those things. We're just gonna... Oh, forgot to do the furnace area. Let's go and do that real quick. It's all coming together now up there, isn't it? The mountain. Beautiful. It will take me a little bit of adjusting to get used to uploading more frequently. There's nothing I can't handle. You have my word. So the smelting area, I kind of want to take this furnace. Put the furnaces, yeah, in this little cave area. That's what I'm thinking is we just kind of put them in the wall here somewhere. I'm thinking furnace. Oops. Oh. There we go. That's a little bit, it'll be like tucked into the actual. That's it. And then we need a double chest next to it. And we do, I think we did bring a double chest. We were a couple. There we go, that's perfect. And then of course the coal. There we have coal, coal, and coal. Coal and cobble, and then of course we're gonna pretty much just put like cobble and stone in here so that when we come to build again in the future, we have so much stone. What have we done, guys? Look at this. It's ridiculous. Like, what was I thinking? Why didn't one of you tell me when I was getting all that cobblestone? Like, Egush, what's going on in the big head of yours? What on earth was I thinking? Absolute lunatic behavior by me there. I'm so sorry you had to witness that. Dirt's always good to have as well. Pretty much all the tiles, wood, anything that we're going to be building with in this mountain, which is probably pretty much all this stuff here. We can search? Oh my goodness. Search? Hang on a second. Like, we're at tile. Oh, that is incredible. Is that a new feature? This will be a new feature. I don't remember that being in the game. But also I'm a little bit silly sometimes, so definitely might not be a new feature. I have no idea. What am I doing? Am I going up here again? I was going to do something, I think. I've actually lost my mind. This is it. You guys have seen the collapse of Egush. This is it. We're witnessing it right now. Oh, you know what would look really good here? Let's grab some stone. We did one more level there on the top of that. Grab like 30 more tiles. Okay, that's 64. That's okay. Still plenty. Let me do something like this. There we go. Marvelous. I could put like a chest here or something in the future. You know what? Of course, I put it downstairs. Oh, there, right there. Oh, that doesn't work. That's okay. On the floor. There we go. No, I don't really like that. No, that doesn't work for me. At the same time, it kind of has to be where it was, right? It doesn't work at all. So we'll just keep that as it was. That's fine. I want the floating chest though. It just looks a bit weird. Unless we did that. Put a chest over there, and then, I don't know, figure something else out later. There we go. I kind of think I want to go down and say goodbye to the animals. I want to take a quick look at this beautiful place we've built from down there, even though it might be a bit foggy and hard to see. Yeah, I was saying before, it might take me a little bit of time to get used to the new upload schedule, but I really want to get to a point where I can upload almost 3 to 4 videos a week. If I can do 3 to 4 episodes a week, I would be so happy. That's like my goal. Seriously, it is my goal. Because this is when I'm at my happiest, when I'm playing Minecraft. Or just playing in general. And I think when I start playing even different games, no matter what it is, as long as we're doing it together and we're spending some time together, I will always be so content. Nothing I like more. So that's why my goal is look at the bee on the side of the horizon. I keep up with it, it's too fast. Yeah, I would absolutely love to get to a point where I'm able to make 3 or 4 episodes a day. It's just a little bit of a slow start because I'm adjusting to everything still. Isn't that right, Olina? Yeah. Daisy agrees as well. Hello, Daisy. Oh, Dreamy's just stepped all over the snowman. Poor little snowman. He's always smiling. Hello. Daisy, what are you doing? What do you think you're doing over there, hey? I've had such a lovely episode today, even though I was a bit tired and a little bit, just in a different mood, I guess. I still had a really great time. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate it. And I can't believe I'm going to say this, but I really want to do a bit more fishing, actually. Let's go and do a bit more fishing. Hello, little bee. Let's see if Dani's out and about. That's not Dani. Oh, they've all gone back into their nest. So Dani must be here. Dani's chilling in there making some honey right now. That's okay. We'll see her again a bit later, I'm sure of it. Beautiful day. Let me get a better look of our... Wow, look at that. That looks lovely. So many different layers and levels. Looks really cozy. My friend was showing me this absolutely crazy medieval fantasy Minecraft mod. I was like, it looks so cool. I was like, that would be really cool to try that sometime in the future. So many things that I want to do. I really hope I get to do it all. Baby steps, I suppose. I've kind of had this newfound appreciation for games in general. I used to play a lot of games where I would just kind of race my friends to the finish or speed run or do something like that, you know? And being here with you lets me really just appreciate what I'm doing, no matter what it is. I just want to thank you so much for that. You've saved me. Sometimes it's nice to look back at like an older version of yourself and don't judge yourself for what you used to do because we're all human. We've all made mistakes in the past. There's no such thing as a perfect person. It doesn't exist. It really doesn't exist. I think a lot of the beauty within people is actually through their imperfections, not through their perfections. Somebody might do a lot of things really well, but if they do a few things not so well, or, they have a few flaws, everybody has flaws, but, no matter what those flaws are, that's what makes them beautiful. It's something really simple, something kind of hard to understand at the same time. Because how can a flaw be beautiful? Right? We're kind of taught by society and by social media that people shouldn't have flaws or that they should hide their flaws. I completely disagree. Flaws are beautiful in my eyes because when somebody has a flaw, it teaches us about them. When somebody does something a certain way and they might not be confident about something or no matter what it is, it means that they've gone through something, or it means that they haven't had time to do something that they wanted to do, or it could be a number of things, but it teaches us about that person. Flaws build character, they build personality, they allow us to acknowledge other people's differences from us. I'm really good at some things and I'm really bad at others. And other people are the same. Of course, everybody has their strengths and their weaknesses. I don't think it's the strengths that make us beautiful. I think it's the weaknesses. The ability to understand that somebody might have a weakness and a flaw, that they aren't perfect, lets us connect with them, lets us share humanity with each other, and that's something really beautiful to me. I hope that makes a bit of sense. I'm rambling a little bit. I do apologize. I just want you to know that you're a beautiful person. No matter what you think, no matter what anybody else thinks, don't worry about others. Their thoughts don't matter that much, really, because they don't know you to the level that you know yourself. Remember that our words hold a lot of power, and other people's words only hold power if we let them hold power. If it's a friend or a family member that's speaking to you about something, of course that's important. That will hold power to you. But if a stranger's putting you down for no reason, don't give them power. Don't even respond. It's my motto. Just don't have time for that anymore, you know? I'm so busy in my own life. Why would I have time? Why should I have time to give to somebody when all they're doing is impacting me negatively? And that's their intent. Malice, it's just not worth it. Anyway, all of that to say that I think you're such a beautiful person, and I know how far you've come in life. And yes, we all have our weaknesses. Don't feel bad about that. That's what makes you beautiful. You have a beautiful night with us here. Gorgeous sky. I think it's time for me to say goodnight to you now. As we cast our last fishing line, I want to thank you so much for joining me tonight. We need to be a bit quiet because there are obviously people sleeping. But if you are here with me, still up, thank you so much for joining me. If you were studying alongside me, then I hope you had a very productive session. And thank you for keeping me company. I'm really glad you're here. I will see you in the next episode, my friend. Dream on.